This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Sarr out there with Risache. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Now here's Mills. Outside Giddey. Shoots from 14. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Outside Giddey. To the middle. The kick out to Ingles. Exum outside. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fournier. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
To the inside. Deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ingles. Landale in the high post. Pass to Giddey. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Giddey's got his second basket on the night. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Giddey, coming off a 12-point game. This one for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Sarr misses. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Ingles from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, Joe Ingles has made himself an NBA threat from the deep corner. This guy understands a good shot when he sees it.
Pass to Risache. And here's Wembanyama. 11 feet out and he hits it. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Ingles. Back to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hayes, the pass to Sarr. The 3 from Risache. The rebound by Ingles. Here's Giddey. It's not going to go for him.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Green, and it's Baines in at the 5 spot. They've got Rudy Gobert. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
Yeah, Risache is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the 2. We've got Nicholas Batum. Risache out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. We've got Dyson Daniels. Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Baines in at the center position.
That's just great footwork by Baines coming off the pick. Rolls into a good scoring position.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. He's out there with Risache. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Stolen by Wembanyama. Nicholas Batum out there with Sarr. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Rupert in at the 1 spot. Here's Simmons. Good D by Wembanyama.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Sarr. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Sarr's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Here's Giddey. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that 3-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Here's Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Pass to Green. Landale with a screen. On the attack, Green. And let's take a look at the centers and power forwards having a strong month at the free throw line. Victor Wembanyama is 2nd.
And you really have to love the confidence of this group at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle from there the way many bigs do.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
Wembanyama finds Hayes. Fournier for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. Outside Giddey. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Risache. Give him 8 points now. Poke loose. Clock at 6. And stolen by Green. Here's Giddey. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama from deep. Sarr. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
All right, let's switch it over. And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Exum in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Sarr. Wembanyama, high post. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. For the tie. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Giddey. Ingles from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Rizachet. Give him 8 points now. The ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Here's Exum. And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
It's about paying attention to details right there. Patty Mills swiping at the basketball, creating the fast break chance.
Pass to Rizachet. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul. Here's Hayes. Still no points. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Fournier hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ingles finds Mills. Back to Ingles. Exum with it. Outside, Ingles. Giddey. And no good. Fournier with some nice D. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Sarr. And that one is hammered home.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
From deep, Giddey sinks it from distance. Giddey's got 22 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Mills against Hayes. A minute 6 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Exum outside. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Exum's got 8.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Fournier. Banked it in off the glass.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Mills with his first shot attempt. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Mills has gotten his first points in this one. Pass to Fournier. Here's Rizichet. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Up 2, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. From deep, here's Simmons. Drains the triple.
How creative is Ben Simmons, just sizing up the defensive pick and roll action.
Here's Jang. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Batum. Beyond the arc. That one no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Cash, Mills with the bucket.
Now, this is what Patty Mills gives you consistently. You give him a jumper, he will knock it in.
Pass to Rizichet. From deep, Sarr gets the 3 to fall. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama, and he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Sarr.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Exum outside. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside, Ingles. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Putting on a show.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Giddey. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Giddey's got 24.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Here's Wembanyama. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
This demonstrates leadership Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Here's Giddy. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 26 points for him.
That is a big one, folks. Giddy gives them exactly what they need when they need it.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Landale. Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Ingles passes to Giddy. In transition, here they come. Here's Fournier. Money.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Giddy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sarr. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. So it's the home team now. Here's Giddey. It counts, and the foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
Oh, my goodness, Josh Giddey in a big-time moment decides to knock it down.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Here's Hayes. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes!
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
A lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. On the wing, Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. They just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Out to the right wing. Wide open look here for Murray, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A nice shot by Doncic. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Murray. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lyles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got 10 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Olynyk. Off target from three-point range. Lyles against Doncic. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Right wing. Lyles kicks to Barrett to stop the run. He can't get that one. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Doncic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Clark, the pass to Dort. And the basket is good. Dort's got his first 2 points.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Here's Chanshaw. He has yet to score. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with 8, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, how his last 10 games have gone. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Lets the three fly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Second chance shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Doncic with a confident three ball.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Olynyk kicks to Lyles. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
1:21 left in the first half. Out to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles sets a screen for Murray. He nails it, and we're tied up. Murray's got 6.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Chunchar. They get it back. Doncic left side. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 23.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D.
Giving up too many easy open looks.
Min. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard. And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Lyles, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. With the teardrop, the shot no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. For 3, nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 13 points.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
To the left wing. Here's Blasic. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Lyles kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Onside, Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. No good with the triple. Being 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Doncic. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Pass to Chanchar. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Chanchar. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Murray kicks to Olynyk. And here is Murray. In the corner, Barrett with it. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. No good that time. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Doncic. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Has been terrific. 54% on the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Out to the wing. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And he gets the bucket.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Murray outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Wiles. Fires the three. No good there. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Murray right side. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Doncic passes to Chanshaw. Back to Doncic. The three. Rebound by Murray. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wiles inside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic. Hitting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Dragic, he's covered by Murray. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 31.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
To take the lead. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Yeah, Big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Doncic attacks. Count it.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that
one. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. It's in!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And stolen by Murray, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Here's Chanshaw. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Will count. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Trey Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Murray. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Murray, good.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. The drive by Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Unloads from 9. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him. Outside Barrett. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Barrett.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The three for Doncic. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Here's Chunchar. Good!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Murray. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
"19 seconds left in overtime. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Doncic fires from way outside. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Launches a 3. Rebound by Murray. And the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Yep, it counts.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Here's Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. For 3, Murray. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Isles passes to Olynyk. Doncic comes with the double team. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Olynyk finds Murray to the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Chanchar, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Frames it from downtown.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Doncic. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Puts up a deep 3. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And so the home crowd treated to a win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players.
two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. Here's Hezonja. For three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Şengün with it. Covered by Smith. Wide open. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Here's Hezonja. Over to the left wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season, a huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Now here's Smith, right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Baberovic, right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the wing, right side. Larkin passes to Şengün. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Šarić. The baseline J. Got it. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Here's Baberovic. Lets it fly. Larkin with the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubats. 1:25 left in the first quarter here. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Covered by Smith. Pass to Osman. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Perkichin. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Now here's Şengün. He's closely guarded. To the wing on the left. Buries it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Smith. He's scoreless. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, he drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 5. And back in a moment as and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Drops in the layup for 2.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
They set the pick. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break.
And the vision there from Bogdanovic. He's skilled.
Here's Korkmaz. Driving inside. And the shot goes.
I like the play call. Very solid. Making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Out to the right wing. And here's Šarić for 3. Korkmaz pulls it in. Larkin passes to Korkmaz. Picked it. Here's the break. Here's Šarić. And that one's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Korkmaz. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's Larkin. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to Osman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Bogdanovic with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Larkin. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Larkin's got 5 now.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Pass to Azonia. Back to Šarić. Zubac with it. Defended by Şengün. From the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Baberovic. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Šarić. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith right side. Fades. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. 11 points in the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
You take a look at the visitors. We've seen a dip in their play. One they can ill afford with a month just left in the regular season.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 5. Šarić outside. From 10 feet away. The shot won't fall. We've got Ivica Zubac. Dario Šarić is out there with Smith. And it's Azonia in at the 3. Zubac against Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Šarić has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hezonja goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 5 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Larkin's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Zubac with it. And he drives in. Šarić outside. 5 on the clock. The 3, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. To the middle. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Šarić. Now Zubac. Defended by Şengün. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
To the left side wing. 55 seconds left in the third. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Baberovic. And it's blocked.
Like watching Šarić make his presence felt with blocks like these.
.15 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Smith. 3 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Korkmaz has gone 1 for 3 on the night. They set the pick from the arc. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Larkin. Pass to Osman. Here's Larkin. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Smith outside. And here's Zubats outside. Knocks down the long J.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Pass to Larkin. It's hauled in by Šarić. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Smith. Zubats inside. The 3. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Zubats. Zubats has got his 3rd assist of the night. .141 left in the fourth. Here's Larkin. They need this. It's hauled in by Šarić. Šarić has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Zubats. Smith with it. Here's Hezonja. And here's Šarić for 3. Fires it in the triple.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Hezonja. There's a screen. Pass to Smith. Now here's Šarić. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Fires the 3. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. .29 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Money just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play.
Strong interior move. Aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
It's hauled in by Saric, and an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Joe Ingles. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Pass to Ingles.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here is Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Olynyk. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Olynyk.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ingles. Exum with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Wiles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Barrett. Out to the right wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ingles dishes to Mills. To the left side wing. Here's Giddey. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Landale pass to Ingles. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Second, Josh Giddey.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Josh Green's checked in for Joe Ingles. For 3, Barrett connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 5.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Green kicks to Mills. Giddey with it. It's up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Barrett with the ball. Now Green defending. Barrett no good. Giddey against Barrett. To the wing on the left. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Landale pass to Mills. Now Exum. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Now here's Murray. Pass to Lyles. Shoots over Exum. Shot's good by Lyles.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Giddey kicks to Green. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Giddey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 11-point game his last outing. Shoots over Mills. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by a point. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Daniels out there with Simmons. And it's Green. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Baines in at the 5 spot.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
On the free throw, no good. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Lou Dort out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Josh Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Baines in at the center. We've got Dylan Brooks. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Dort in at the 4 spot.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Green. Then it's Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Green. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Giddey against Barrett. Now Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Giddey's got 10 points.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Simmons. There's the screen. Giddey, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 13.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances.
Timeout.
Really using his head.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look here at the visitors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Murray, the pass to Dort. Pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Mills. Murray, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingles has got 6 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Murray. Nothing on the board. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Giddey, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Murray looking around. The 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now as the... That is more than enough of...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Murray. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lyles. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Takes a 3. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Murray. Barrett's got 8.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Back to Mills. Giddey with it. 15 points in the game. Ingles with a screen on Barrett. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. He's got 17.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Wiles, and he makes good on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Exum kicks to Giddey. Instead, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Mills passes to Giddey. There's a good screen. Off target with his 3. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The game now all time. Wiles got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. The 3 from Mills gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wiles kicks to Barrett. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They set the pick. It's Giddey with the drive. And he dunks it down.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dante Exum.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Now Green, still without a basket. Baines a screen on Brooks. Here's Green. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Aaron Baines. Green is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot, no good. And 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Outside, Simmons.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Clark sets a screen for Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Daniels. Here's Simmons. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has.
Both teams will make substitutions. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Simmons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lyles a screen on Simmons. And it's Jock Landale with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Murray kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Good on the three-point shot.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Mills finds Giddey. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Poke loose. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Now, here's Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Fades back, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter. Giddey against Murray. Good.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Followed by Murray. To the paint. And it's Exum in the corner. They set the screen. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray for 3. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
The visiting club takes the win on the road.
Off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Doncic. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And he makes it.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Over to the wing. Here's Baberovic. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 5.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Down low. Here's Larkin. And he buries his first look.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. A quick shot there. It's off target. Gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Doncic, and they're on the break. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Şengün. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Got a piece of it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's off on the first. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Clock at 6. Tries it from 16. Basket counts.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Larkin. Last game for him, he picked up 13. There's the triple. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's all tied up.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The three is up. Hits the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Dragic outside. With the floater. The shot no good. Pass to Baberovic. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three. Baberovic has got 9.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Dragic. Right wing. Drops one in from the wing.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Larkin. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Count it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams making some changes here. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one good. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
From behind the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
2 points. That one goes.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Yes, it's good.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man. They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
Glad you could join us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Doncic has gone 1 for 4 from distance. Pass to Baberovic. From downtown, Chanchar with the rebound. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Doncic up top. 9 points in the game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Baberovic. Here he goes. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Baberovic. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Count it. Good. And here's Doncic, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Chanchar. Fires for 3. Doncic, count it.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. Here's Baberovic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Baberovic has got 12 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Down low. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Şengün in the post. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And book it. Chanchar.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the left wing. Out to the wing. Here's Baberovic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Baberovic has got 5 points now this quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Picked his pocket. Here's Korkmaz. Yet to see a basket. Inside. And Şengün gets it to go.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. This one for 3. And he can't get that one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dragic with it. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The 11-footer, he gets it in there.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
To the paint. Six to shoot. Hey, puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. Pass to Osman. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Baberovic from the baseline. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Won't go, and that makes him 5 for 8. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Larkin. That shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. Shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. It's good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Chanchar. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Chanchar's got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Baberovic. Money on the 19-footer. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Here's Chanchar. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Doncic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The shot's good. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Shoots. And the jumper is good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
A major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Reza Shea is out there with Song. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembanyama in at center.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Pass to Murray. And here is Lyles. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Sarr. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sarr's got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
No coverage that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Cans it from downtown. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lyles. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Wiles. Shot from 12. Count the basket.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Wembanyama outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Hayes. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Rizachet with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Wiles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Hayes the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. For 3, Fournier. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. On defense, the home team. Trailing here by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Olynyk. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Leading by 8. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Batum. Abusele out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Koulibaly in at the point. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good for 2.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Koulibaly. Over in the corner, Batum. Now Rizachet. It's Clark with the rebound. Rizachet's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Brooks. And he banks in the layup. Brooks has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Koulibaly. Bangs home the trifecta. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Wiles. Here's Barrett, defended by Batum. Outside for Murray. Clock at 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk sets a screen for Murray. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Song, the pass to Hayes. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. They get it back. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Shot from the wing. Barrett, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Sarr, and he converts the layup. Sarr's got 7 points in the game.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Up top, Dort hasn't made one yet. Wembanyama against Olynyk. Back to Dort. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And my bet is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think, Shaq, that is more than enough.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Kelly Olynyk, Trey Lyles out there with Barrett. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7, tries the spin move. Back to Lyles. His three-pointers off the mark. And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. A three-pointer is right on target.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Murray against Fournier, and stolen by Song. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got 5 now.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. And they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Unloads from 13. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Rizachet. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. 1:52 left to play in the third. Down low. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The fadeaway scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Number 1, R.J. Barrett.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Now, here's Fournier. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Fournier's got 5.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Murray. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Gobert. And yes, it's good. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Zhang is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Pass to Yabusele. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. Yabusele's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home, and that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Yabusele kicks to Zhang. Pass to Gobert. Over Clark. Gobert, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart, If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Spins. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Song. Takes the 3. And it's Ricochet missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Here's Ricochet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Ricochet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
.51 seconds left in the fourth. Fournier against Murray. Onside, Barrett. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Over Hayes. And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The deep 3 from Wembanyama. Misses the 3.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
It's good. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Off the inbound, no good. Outside Fournier. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time.
Feel the aches and pains.
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, BA, on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Mills in at the point. Now here's Giddey. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Lets the three fly. And it's Larkin with a rebound. In transition, here they come. Pass to Şengün. Here's Biberovic. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Giddey from deep. Gets the three to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Şengün. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Giddey. And here's Exum. Landale inside, working on Şengün. And there's the rejection. And here's Mills for 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Larkin. They set a pick. Shoots over Mills. Larkin no good. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Exum. Oh, swiped away. Here's the break. The finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Back to Giddey. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Timeout, timeout. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
I couldn't agree with you more. They allow some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their points. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Larkin. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Green. Pass to Mills. Shoots from 14. Yep, that one's good.
And, you know, really, Mills is a threat to score from anywhere. I mean, that's what makes him such a challenge to defend.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's good for 2.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Mills. On the wing, Green. The shot, no good. Here's Larkin. Nice touch on the bank shot. Larkin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Ben Simmons is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now here's Şengün. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Matisse Thybulle out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Simmons in at center. Now here's Thybulle. Outside, Green. Outside Thybulle. And there's a pick. That one's good. This game is all even. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Korkmaz. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The offensive rebound. Sends it home from three-point land.
Selfless with the rock. Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Simmons. Off with the layup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Korkmaz passes to Osman. Back to Korkmaz. Goes up on the wing, and that's good for 2. 1:44 left in the first half. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Landale. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Giddey's got 8.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are 2 squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Here's Baberovic. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ingles. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Exum. Outside Mills. There's the 3. No luck on that one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Osman. Ingles defending. There's a screen. Here's Larkin. And a miss there on the triple. Exum outside. Pass to Landale. Now here's Giddey. Here's Mills. The three ball. Counted from distance. Mills has got his second basket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 7 points in the game, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 2, and join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That's it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Good. Giddey's got 10.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
They've got Josh Giddey. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Exum in at the 3. Releases. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And here's Giddey. He's got 10. Pass to Landale. Back to Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Exum in at the 3. Now here's Exum. No made baskets yet. And he gets that one.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Drains the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Giddey passes to Landale. Back to Giddey. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Baberovic. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Exum outside. Landale with a screen. Down low. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Şengün's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Smooth jumper there by Şengün. He's working on stretching things out more when he can.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Larkin. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And stolen by Simmons. Giddey with it. 16 points for him. Oh, he's He's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Really left him alone that time. 5 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4, and time to step away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Josh Green out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Dukas in at the 2-guard position.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Şengün, a screen on Green. Lots of room. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Dukas. Inside. Green in the post. And the basket is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Buries it from 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you for that, Allie.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Şengün. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now here's Ingles from outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Here's Landale. Pass to Giddey. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to Mills. Giddey with it. The kick out to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Şengün. Can't cash it in from close range. Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside Mills. Back to Giddey. Shot from 12. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Şengün nails the baby hook. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Mills, the pass to Exum. It's Giddey on the wing. Ingles from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Tracking the feed, Franz Wagner locked in on that shot.
Here's Chunchar, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Wagner outside. Off target at the rim. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
A good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Franz Wagner. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Schroeder. Wagner outside. Pass to Wagner. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. This one for three. Chanchar grabs the miss. To the paint, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
There's the pick. Schroeder kicks to Wagner. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Chanchar. Inside. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Wagner outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Shakes him. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wagner. That one falls. Wagner's got 10.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. From past the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Shoots from the elbow. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Six on the shot clock. Screen by Hartenstein. Drills the three-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the middle. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Wagner outside. Pass to Hartenstein. They set the pick. Wagner left side. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's De Silva. Still yet to score.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one good for 2. He has 6.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Wagner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
That'll do it for the first half. Up 6. And a chance now to send it over to... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
And there's more NBA. And that about wraps it up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. Goes back up. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Wagner on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Wagner after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now Wagner, he's got 12, and the shot goes down. Wagner's got 14.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
Here's Chanshaw. 7 points in the game. Doncic showing his strength.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Out left to the wing. Wagner wide open. And the three off target. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. 1:53 left in the third. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. The jump hook. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Count that one. 8 points for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Chanshaw. Fires away from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there it is for him. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. $19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Dragic. Shoots a fader. A rebound by Washington. Here's De Silva. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your...
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then there's Washington. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Now, here's Wagner. The score now all even. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
On Thursday, then on Saturday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And so he hits both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Schroeder finds Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Inside. Luka throws it down.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Wagner outside to take the lead. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. De Silva with the rebound. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Wagner. Fires from deep, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. Or keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks, David. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And that one drops for him. Wagner's got 26.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
A deep shot falls for Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Wagner outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Wagner. Takes it off the glass. Wagner's got 31.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Pass to Doncic. To the paint. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
Doncic against Schroeder.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Here's Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the three and try to force OT.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued.